everybody, it's Mary from Q Contrary. I want to talk to you today about some simple alterations or things you can do to your sport coat or your suit jacket to make it last longer. So there's this huge trend happening right now, reuse, reduce, and recycle, which is so important because we're just wasting so much, and especially in our wardrobes. So when you're spending a good decent money on a sport coat or a suit jacket, there's a lot of different ways to make it last longer, so about 5, 10, 15 years. And I want to talk to you about that, okay? So the first is the fit, right through the center here, okay? If you can't button it or can button it, this way, you can take the sides in. So in the back of the jacket where these seams are, you can either take them in to make it fit a little better. So if guys have it super baggy in the front, like more room here, or you can let it out, all right? And so if you cannot button it, you have to look inside and make sure that there's fabric here to let out. So obviously you take this to your tailor and they can do that for you. Come see me here in Phoenix, I'd be happy to help you. But that's a simple way, okay? If the jacket is made out of cotton or velvet, you can take it in, but you cannot take it out. Just because you'll see the seam lines and the stitches, and you don't want that. So that is one great trend and one great tailoring trick. We're not gonna stay the same weight, okay? We all like to eat, okay? Thanksgiving is coming up, we get chubby, it's not the end of the world, or we lose some lbs, which is fantastic. So that simple alteration, taking in and out, can make the life of your jacket or your suit last a lot longer, okay? Another thing is shortening the sleeves. So some gentlemen, their sleeves are a little longer. Just a quick alteration is shortening them. If you're given a jacket by somebody and the sleeves are longer, just shorten them. Take them to your tailor, they can quickly tailor them. Another thing they can do is taper them. So this jacket sleeve is nice and trim because it's proportional with the jacket. But in the older jackets, I'm saying like 5, 8 years ago, some of the sleeves are a little wider. You can always taper it, okay? Taper actually from inside here, but don't worry about that. That's something you can do, okay? And it just helps kind of give the whole jacket new life. So if you're also trimming it up, you also might want to taper here. If you're letting it out, don't worry about making the sleeves any bigger, okay? Changing the buttons, okay? So on some of the coats, like a navy jacket, if you have a gold button, simply changing the buttons just makes it a little bit more modern, okay? These are nice light gray pearl buttons I picked for this lighter gray jacket, but any sort of button will do. If you have a jacket in your closet that you love the buttons on, but it doesn't fit anymore, just keep the buttons. Take the buttons off, donate the jacket, don't get rid of everything, or just change them and use those buttons on a future jacket, okay? Another thing you can do is the lining inside, okay? Sometimes the lining gets holes, the sleeve where you're putting your arm in and out, sometimes that come undone, or holes happen, just have it repaired. Take it to a tailor, have the lining replaced. If the shell of the jacket is good quality, the lining can be replaced. Might cost you a good chunk of change, but that might be a lot better than going to find a brand new jacket. And it helps the environment. Another thing is moths. So you wanna really do what you can to keep the moths away from your wools, okay? Cashmeres, etc., they love eating that. So every now and then go through your closet, add some mothballs, some cedar chips, whatever you gotta do. But moths can do some bad damage. I've seen some awful things, unfortunately. Another key simple thing you can do is get a good hanger, okay? No wire hangers. No. This hanger is nicer because it's a lot wider. The shoulder and the chest are the key point of the garment, okay? That's what everybody sees, and you want to keep this intact as nice as possible. Those wire hangers is just gonna destroy your jacket. But if you get a nice wooden one or even plastic that's just wider, this will sit really nice on it, okay? So that's it. Hope these 5, 8 tips were helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to email me or come by my store here in Phoenix. But do a little work on your clothing. Don't just put it to the side. Invest a little bit in your clothing and your wardrobe, and it will last a lot longer. Thank you.